Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a message that every supporter of Manchester United F.C. needed to hear. After a frustrating and painful defeat to Newcastle United F.C., the captain of the team, Bruno Fernandes, has stepped forward with a message to the fans. A message about responsibility, belief, and what comes next for this Manchester United squad. It has been an emotional few days for United supporters. The team went into the match against Newcastle with confidence. Under interim manager Michael Carrick, the club had been on an incredible run. 7 games unbeaten, 6 victories, a draw, and perhaps most importantly, a renewed sense of belief around the squad. The team had climbed into 3rd place in the Premier League table, something that seemed almost impossible just weeks earlier. Fans were beginning to dream again. The players looked confident, the tactics were working, and the atmosphere around the club was improving. But football can be unpredictable. Against Newcastle, United suffered a shocking 2-1 defeat. What made the result even harder to accept was the fact that Newcastle were playing with 10 men for a large part of the game. Most fans expected United to take control, dominate possession, and eventually secure the victory. Instead, the match ended in heartbreak. A late goal sealed the win for Newcastle, and suddenly the unbeaten run under Carrick came to an end. The result was described by many as humiliating, not just because of the defeat itself, but because of the circumstances surrounding it. As the players walked off the pitch, disappointment was clear on their faces. They knew they had let an important opportunity slip away, and that's when the captain stepped forward. Bruno Fernandes, the leader on the pitch and one of the most passionate players in the squad, decided to address the fans directly. According to reports, Bruno acknowledged the disappointment of the defeat and took responsibility for the team's performance. He made it clear that the players understood how much the loss meant to the supporters. In his message, Bruno said that the players know the standards expected at Manchester United. Losing a match is always difficult, but losing in the way they did makes it even harder to accept. He told fans that the squad shares the same frustration they feel. No one in the dressing room is satisfied with the result, and everyone understands that the performance must improve. But Bruno's message was not just about disappointment, it was also about unity. He reminded supporters that the team has made significant progress in recent weeks. The run under Michael Carrick proved that the squad has the quality and determination to compete at the highest level. One defeat does not erase all the hard work that has been done. Bruno urged fans to continue supporting the team during this important period of the season. The players feel the energy from the supporters, whether they're at the stadium or watching from around the world. And according to Bruno, that support makes a huge difference. He also spoke about the responsibility of the players themselves. As captain, Bruno emphasized that the team must learn from this defeat. Every mistake, every missed opportunity, and every tactical error must be analyzed so the team can improve moving forward. Great teams, he said, are not defined by never losing. They are defined by how they respond after a loss. That response will be crucial for Manchester United in the coming matches. Under Michael Carrick, the squad has already shown signs of transformation. Players appear more organized, more confident, and more determined to fight for every point. But setbacks like the Newcastle defeat remind everyone that there is still work to do. Bruno also made it clear that the players remain focused on their goals for the season. Finishing near the top of the Premier League table and competing for trophies is still the ambition. The captain expressed his belief that the squad has the ability to bounce back quickly. For Manchester United fans, hearing this kind of message from their captain is important. Bruno Fernandes has always been known for his passion, his leadership, and his willingness to take responsibility during difficult moments. Since arriving at the club, he has become one of the most influential figures in the dressing room. His energy on the pitch, his creativity in attack, and his determination to win have made him a key player for the team. But leadership is tested the most during difficult times. And this was one of those moments. By speaking directly to the supporters, Bruno showed that the players understand the importance of the club's relationship with its fans. Manchester United is more than just a football team. It is a global community of supporters who care deeply about the success and identity of the club. When results are positive, the connection between players and fans becomes stronger. But when results are disappointing, communication and honesty become even more important. Bruno's message was clear. The players are disappointed, but they are also determined to respond. The next few games will be critical. Michael Carrick will need to analyze the tactical mistakes from the Newcastle match. The players must show greater focus and discipline, especially when they have advantages during a game. And the supporters will be watching closely to see how the team reacts. If United can bounce back with strong performances, this defeat may end up being just a temporary setback. Sometimes losses provide valuable lessons that help a team grow stronger. That is exactly what Bruno Fernandes is hoping for. His message to the fans is ultimately one of resilience. The season is far from over, and there are many opportunities ahead. For Manchester United, the path forward now depends on unity between the players, the manager, and the supporters. And if the squad can channel the frustration from this defeat into determination, the team may yet continue its upward trajectory. So the question now is simple. How will Manchester United respond in the next match? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Bruno Fernandes' message will inspire the team to bounce back? And can Manchester United continue their push near the top of the Premier League table? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your opinion below.